Be careful with the life that you wish for or that you ask for. And I'm not here to be the dream killer. I'm not here to take away your vision board. That's not what I'm here to do. All I'm saying is that when we begin to ask God for a specific life, if we're not processed enough, healed enough, if we haven't fully been in relationship with God enough to know his character and how he moves, we can begin to side eye God and start feeling some type of way because he's actually given us what we wanted. The problem is that we just didn't understand the fine print. And that's just what we're here to do today. We're just here to highlight that fine print. And the fine print says is that you can have your dreams, you can have your aspirations. You can ask God for the very thing that you want. And yes, he tells us that he gives it to us, that he will give it to us if we believe. But what we don't realize is that it often comes in a place of process. And that's where we be ready to jump off the boat at. Because it doesn't look like the thing that we ask. And it's because oftentimes, especially with social media, right? Especially in this AI lifestyle age or whatever we want to call it, we get fixated and we see highlight reels all the time. And we forget that a highlight reel doesn't show the process of how that place got there. We don't see what happens behind the scenes or what happens when the camera cuts off. We just see what you want us to see. And God has an understanding that we don't have. When we have this feeling that we need to get to a certain place or a certain destination in life, we only honestly get concerned about that thing benefiting us. And God understands that if he lets you have what the thing is that you have, he understands that we will take something that was only meant to be a resource to us and we'll make it the main source. We'll take the thing that was only meant to be a gift to us and we'll turn it into an idol. So, in order to keep us from doing that, what does he do? He processes it out of us. And what happens in the process is that the more and more we walk with him, we understand that it's not about the destination that we're trying to get to, but it's about the journey that we get to take with him. And as we get processed more and more and more, what happens is we'll be able to get to the thing that we asked for, and we'll be able to steward it without the thing managing us. And that's the importance of process. That's why you can't skip a step. That's why you can't side eye God when he puts you in a place of process for the thing that you want. Because the last thing you want to do is get yourself over there and the thing that you ask for becomes the idol. So endure the process, endure the lesson, and know that you can ask for what you ask for, but don't get mad at God when he puts you in process because process is a necessary.